Hello to all the Year 7 students, your parents and carers. I'm really sorry that we can't be together tonight for our induction evening. It's one of my favourite times of the year when I see you and your parents so excited to find out about your induction days and the year ahead. But unfortunately, that's not possible this year. I feel really lucky that over the last couple of months, I've been able to speak to your teachers and to lots of you through email and one-to-one video chat to find out all about you. I've loved reading the All About Me questionnaires that many of you have completed, and I feel like I'm starting to know your strengths, your hobbies, your interests, and also where some of you may need support and help when you begin with us. Tonight is about giving you the information you need to feel prepared and ready for September. I'd like to start this evening with a message from our principal, Mr. Critchley.
Good afternoon to all our new intake students and our new families. My name is Ian Critchley and I'm extremely proud to be the principal of this school. Firstly, I hope you are well during this time, and it's because of the current situation I'm speaking to you remotely. I am looking forward to the transition of our new intake, but unfortunately we're not able to hold this before the summer break, and I'm sure you understand the reasons for this. I hope, however, you have watched the videos Mr. Bevan has been creating, listened to the transition question and answer sessions, and followed our social media accounts to get a flavour of what we've been doing since lockdown. This academic year has been incredibly busy and extremely positive. The school community embraced our new motto, our new vision and our new mission. This is a unique school. It is an all-through school, and I know many of you have had strong relationships with this school for many years already. I want to maintain and build new relationships with families and make this school the beacon of success in this area. I want you to look back at your time with us with fond memories. Memories of exceptional opportunities, exceptional care and support, exceptional teaching and achievements that you can be truly proud of. Our new school motto is to aspire for excellence. I want us to work together to raise aspirations, challenge preconceptions and ensure we continue to improve this wonderful school. Having spent nearly 2 years here as principal, I feel I understand the students, staff and community better. I know our students and you as parents and carers appreciate the support that we provide. Our vision is really simple, a community that works together to create an exceptional learning journey for all. School is a journey. It's tough at times, it's brilliant at times, but it should prepare you well for the challenges of life. Our new mission statement encompasses what we will strive towards for each and every student. It's about aspiring for excellence through instilling our core values and providing a range of opportunities to create well-rounded students that are fully prepared for your life beyond the Grange Academy. The final part is really important to me. I want you to become well-rounded and to be fully prepared for your next steps when you leave here. I want you to fulfil your potential, whether that be a grade 9 or a grade 3. I want you to try your best in everything, and I want you to make sure that you appreciate the support that you will get from here. I will insist that you are smart and you are well presented. Your attendance is excellent, and the benchmark for that is 97%. I want you to arrive on time, well equipped and ready to learn. And most importantly, follow our behaviour commitments. You are respectful, you strive for excellence, you persevere and you are safe. None of these things require talent. They require a work ethic and a belief that you can achieve. Mr. Bevan, our progress leader, will offer you support and guidance with a clear remit to ensure that students focus on their studies by having an excellent behaviour and attitude to learning. To supplement that support, we have a highly skilled team of teaching assistants to support any students and yourselves that may need some additional support in the classroom. It is really crucial to me that we know every student well and what makes you special. Your talents, your hopes, your ambitions, but when you need more support and when you need that push and challenge to fulfil your potential. At the Grange Academy, we have high expectations and aspirations for you. ASPIRE stands for achievement, support, perseverance, integrity, respect and enrichment. Each of these values we will instil in you so you are well-rounded and take every possible opportunity. I want you, our students, to have an experience at the Grange that does enrich your lives, so you can look back fondly when you have left here and appreciate your time. I am proud to be the principal of the Grange Academy, and the journey that you are about to embark upon is exciting, challenging, and to me, that journey is just as important as the destination. Until we can meet formally, please stay safe.
Thank you, Mr. Critchley. Now, hopefully earlier today, you received some emails from us. The first with information about your form group and who your form tutor would be. If you haven't, don't worry, as you can find this out by emailing new starters year 7 at thegrangeacademy.co.uk. Our Year 7 team of Progress Tutors are really excited to be working with you and have recorded these messages for you to watch.
Good morning 7 ELT. My name is Mr. Elliott and I'm going to be your form tutor next year. I'm very much excited to see you all next year. I absolutely love the time when we get to meet all of our new Year 7s. It's great fun to meet you all and get to know you as people. I'm an English teacher here at the Grange. Been here for 5 years. It really doesn't feel like it. Time has absolutely flown for me, because it's always ridiculously exciting here at the Grange, and I'm sure you're going to find it just as exciting when you come here in September. If I was to give you one little tip to survive here at the Grange, I would say try your best. That's all we ask for as your teachers, is for you to try your best. And I'm sure if you try your best, you try your hardest, you put that little bit of effort in every lesson that you've got, even if you'll find it hard, even if it's not your most favourite lesson in the world, if you try your best at it, you will succeed, and I'm sure you will all be absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to see you all in September. See you soon.
Hi Year 7 and a warm welcome to Form 7 DUN, as I'll be your form tutor from September. I'm Miss Dunn and I teach art and textiles, and I too am new to the Grange, so this will be a new experience for me and you both. I'm really excited to meet both you and your parents, and will ensure that you have the best experience of secondary school. A top tip of mine will be just simply to get involved in everything you can. So if there's a subject you're passionate about, or maybe a sport, then get involved in some of the clubs that the Grange has to offer. Can't wait to meet you all and discuss things further in September.
Hi 7GRC, I'm Miss Grace and I'm going to be your new form tutor starting in September. I teach English here at the Grange Academy, and will be my second year in September at working here, so I'm relatively new just like you. You are actually going to be my first ever form group and I am so excited for it. I remember when I was in high school I used to love my form, I used to love my form tutor. We were all a proper little team together, and that's what we're going to be. 7GRC is going to be the best team. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all in September and getting to know your parents as well. A little top tip for you that I would say, if I could give myself a tip when I started high school, it would have been join every single club that you can. Try every single thing that's new that you can and make as many new friends as you can. You're all going to really enjoy it. I can't wait to meet you all. Bye.
Hello 7RGL, my name is Miss Rochelle Gill and I'm going to be your form tutor at the Grange Academy from September. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all and spending what's going to be a fantastic year together. I teach computing and business studies at the Grange, and I've been here now for 2 years. Starting in September will be my 3rd year, so I'll really be able to help you all for this first year at the Grange. If I had one top tip for you all in September, I would say is to try and get your things prepared. So putting everything in your bag the night before, so you make sure then that you're not missing out on the fun activities like cooking with Miss Knight or PE with Miss Cooper. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.
Thank you to our Progress Tutors. Now, it's okay to hear from me and Mr. Critchley, our Progress Tutors, but many of you may still be worried about starting with September and think we're all a little bit old and can't remember what it was like. So I thought I would invite one of our Year 7 students to talk about her experience as she joined us from Widnes Academy this year.
Hi Year 7s, welcome to the Grange Academy. My name's Lolly and today I'm just going to be reading you a little letter and hopefully it'll be useful. Dear the new and upcoming Year 7s, I'm writing to you today to give you some tips and advice for moving up into Year 7. Also, I will give you my experience of moving up to secondary school and hopefully it is useful. Before I started at the Grange Academy, I was quite worried. This is because I had to travel from Widnes to Runcorn, which also meant I wouldn't know many people. And also, I do trampolining 5 days a week, and I thought I wouldn't be able to catch up with homework, which I'm sure most of you are worried about too. Finally, I was worried about the subjects and teachers. In my mind, I thought that the teachers would be very strict and that I'd be rubbish at the subjects I didn't like. However, when I joined the Grange Academy, none of these things I worried about actually happened, and my worries weren't as bad as I predicted. All of the teachers were lovely and welcoming. And as for getting your way around the school building, it's really easy, so that isn't something to panic about. I'm sure, also, many of you are worried about making friends. Personally, it was fairly easy for me, but I know that it isn't easy for others. I would say that there will always be somebody similar or somebody to befriend. For example, me and Grace are so similar. We have brothers and sisters the same age, we both love gymnastics, and now we are best friends. I bet you that there are always going to be somebody there to be friends with. After being in Year 7 for about a month or two, we went to Colomendy. This is a perfect opportunity to make friends and get to know them more. I thought that Colomendy was extremely fun, although there was no Wi-Fi. I would say, although joining secondary is nerve-wracking, it's not as bad as you expect, I promise. Just try not to worry or stress and it'll be so fun. Don't be afraid to make friends, and trust me, it's not that bad. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much to Lolly, and hopefully that shows you that things aren't as bad as they seem and you can make a really settled start here. Now, normally at this time of the evening, I would send you off with your progress tutors into a classroom in order to go through some of our standards, expectation and information for the year ahead. Whilst that isn't possible, I'm going to talk you through those details now, so hopefully you feel really prepared for your first day in September. So welcome to our Moving Up presentation. Now, for many of you, you may have heard the answer to some of these questions and some of these bits of information through our Q&As, but it's a really good chance for us to go through what you can expect in September, our expectations of you, and the road ahead. So first, let's take a look at the year team. Your progress tutor will be your first port of contact, both you and your parents or carers. If you have any questions, issues or worries, you can discuss these with your progress tutor, as you'll have a form time with them every morning. The assistant progress leader for the year will be confirmed shortly, but this is a non-teaching member of staff who works closely with me and again is there to support you if you have any issues. Our assistant progress leaders run a range of interventions, discuss attendance, behaviour and achievement with students, and also attend parent meetings. Now we move on to the progress leader, and that is me, Mr. Bevan. I will oversee the year group and make sure that you all have the support you need to succeed, but also to make sure that you are meeting our standards and expectations so that you can achieve your potential and do as you should at the Grange. Finally, we have the Associate Principal, Mrs. McPartland. As well as being the senior link for our year group, Mrs. McPartland is also the SENCO for the secondary phase of learning and in charge of behaviour, standards and the pastoral care in the school. Our core values as a school are our ASPIRE values, which stands for achievement, support, perseverance, integrity, respect and enrichment. In September, we will do a lot more work around these values and how you can demonstrate them in your day-to-day life at the Grange. In terms of rewards, we have a number of systems in place. We have ASPIRE points, which are issued to students for following our school values and for making positive contributions to life at the Grange Academy. They can be awarded in lessons, for conduct at break and lunchtime, or for participating in events outside of school. Students also have the opportunity to be awarded through our Wall of Champions and Wonder Walls for their excellent work and effort, and can be nominated by their progress tutors and subject teachers. In addition to this, we have reward activities and pastoral trips, which will take place at the end of each term to celebrate your achievements. And we also have our celebration assemblies to look at those students who have really gone above and beyond in their work and contributions to life at the Grange. Progress is at the heart of what we do as a school. We want to see all students achieving their potential and making progress in all of their subjects. Now, when you begin with us in September, you'll be placed into sets for all of your lessons based on the information your schools have given us about your current working level and what you are likely to achieve in your SATs. Now, we know that lockdown has thrown everything up in the air and that some students may have been able to access lots of home learning and others may have struggled. This means that we could all be starting from different points, and it's really important to us as a school that we have the right support in place for you. So in September, you'll be completing some baseline assessments. Now, these are nothing to worry about, but we want to see what information students have retained, what information students may need to recap and may need support with, and whether we've got our setting right so that all students can make the best positive progress. Your progress and attainment will be monitored closely throughout the year in all subjects. whether this is through quizzes, short exam style questions, or your classwork, or then through more formal assessments at our key data points during the year. It's really important for us to see how students are doing so we can make sure that we can offer you the feedback you need to improve further. Everyone will have individual targets based on your working level at Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. We try and put in place early intervention so that those who need support, perhaps with spellings or reading or numeracy, get the support that they need. Students will receive a 9-to-1 GCSE target from Year 7. This target grade will stay with them throughout their 5 years, although we do make some tweaks based on the progress that students are making. Progress will be reported to parents after each assessment and data point, and those students who require that extra support from either the pastoral or the SEN team will receive it. Attendance is so important, and all the scientific evidence shows that students who attend more achieve better and come out with a better set of results at the end of their GCSEs. The Grange Academy has a minimum target of 97% attendance for every child. You may feel like that is quite high, but when you consider the fact that a student who has 90% attendance misses almost 4 weeks of school every year, that's over 100 hours of learning, you can see why it's so important that we have these high standards for attendance. We also know how important it is that students catch up on any work that they miss. So we have a compulsory catch-up system in school that means for students who have missed learning time, they need to see their teachers in order to catch up on their work. If you are absent, perhaps due to illness, it's really important that your parents or carers inform us before the start of the school day so that we are aware. We have really high standards for uniform and PE kit. We want our students to look smart and presentable, both within school and also within the local community on the way to and from school. So, our secondary uniform consists of a white shirt with a stiff collar, our clip-on school ties, our school blazer, a plain black V-neck jumper within the winter months, and that's an optional item, black trousers, or our blue or black tartan skirt, and black shoes. Now, shoes are really important. They should be plain, leather and polishable. Trainers or trainer style are not permitted. In addition to this, students should wear black socks with trousers or white knee-high socks or navy tights with skirts. Plain white socks without any bows or extra bits added. Last year, we changed our PE kit in order to allow students more variety in what they wear. We know that being comfortable with what you're wearing when taking part in PE activities is really key. So students need to choose one top from our available tops, one bottom, and then have the school PE socks. If your child wants to purchase multiple items for different sports or times of the year, that's absolutely fine, but it is not required. If students opt to wear leggings, then instead of the school socks, they must wear trainer socks. So now for our parents and carers and how you can help. Firstly, please make sure that you check your child's timetable and that they have their bags packed each evening. Some days students may require their PE kit, cooking ingredients, or maybe homework that's due in. Secondly, please ensure they are equipped with a black and blue pen, a pencil, a ruler, a scientific calculator, and a protractor within a clear pencil case. These are our equipment requirements that will be checked every morning by progress tutors as part of our Ready for Learning checks. Ensure uniform is correct. Footwear, blazers, students should not have any jewellery apart from a watch, and that's not to be an Apple Watch or a smartwatch. Makeup should be minimum and no extreme hairstyles. Fourth, please check homework is completed. Students will be able to see what homework they have to complete through Show My Homework. Parents can also have a login to this so you can see what work your child needs to complete. Number 5, leave mobile phones and electronic devices at home. Now, we know for some students that they may need their mobile phone as they are travelling to and from school. That is fine, but when they arrive at school, they need to be handed in the foyer area where they will be placed in a box with other phones from their form and returned at the end of the school day. Number 6, we will check that your son/daughter is ready for learning when they arrive at school. So please support us by checking before they leave the house that they are fully ready for their day at the Grange Academy. So now for the year ahead. And this is where things are a little bit different than they would usually be. It's hard for us to know 100% what September will bring and what we may or may not be able to do and put in place. We have tried our best to put plans in place that will support students with their transition. To start with, we have already provided parents, carers and students with a wide range of resources to help with your transition. From our live question and answer sessions, to our All About Me questionnaire, to our Meet the Teams guide and other resources that will be coming out over the coming days. Please look through these resources and try and familiarise yourself with the school and the staff. We will be offering one-to-one tours and visits of our school during the last week of the summer holiday. Although we cannot have everyone in together, this will be an opportunity for you to have another look around the school building and make sure that you are ready for starting the following week. To book one of these tours, just email newstartersyear7@thegrangeacademy.co.uk and I will forward you more information. The first day, so we will be starting on Wednesday the 2nd of September at 8:30 a.m. You need to report to reception wearing your full uniform and with your equipment, and then we will tell you where you need to go. One of the key things that we like to advertise as a school is our fantastic enrichment programme. So on Thursday the 10th of September, from 3 p.m. till 3:45 p.m, we will be hosting our annual enrichment fair. This is an opportunity for parents and students to come and see all of the different extracurricular and after school clubs that you can join in from the different departments and subjects. Finally, our Setting In Parents Evening will take place on Thursday the 15th of October, and this will be an opportunity for you to meet with progress tutors and discuss how your child is settling in to the Grange Academy. This year, all of the forms that need to be completed can be done electronically. So what we need parents and carers to complete is our data collection sheet, which is made up of 2 different online forms, our homeschool agreement, which is 1 form, and the internet agreement, which will follow shortly. The links to the first 2 forms can be found in the description for this video and will be shared within our email group as well. Please could we have these back as soon as possible to ensure we have the relevant information we need for your child ahead of their start in September. Now I know that a number of parents and carers have already asked me about the Kingswood Colomendy trip, which was due to take place in October. Now we've waited as long as possible to make a decision about this trip, as we know how many students were looking forward to it. But as we do not know what restrictions will be in place in September, unfortunately we're going to postpone our trip to Colomendy until later in the year. We will ensure that this Year 7 team building trip takes place, but at a time when we are sure that it will be safe to do so and that the students can get the most out of their activities. For any parents or carers who have already paid the deposit, a cheque refund will be arranged, and then once we have the new trip confirmed and organised, we will send a letter out to all parents in the new academic year. So finally, what can you do to get ready? To start with, please complete the information forms I've already mentioned tonight. Also, if you haven't already completed the All About Me questionnaire, then please do so. The link was circulated through the email group and will also be shared in the description to this video. It's such an important way for us to start to get to know information about you, such as your hobbies, interests, and anything you may be worried about. On Monday, our virtual tour of the school will go live, and attached to this will be a quiz. We want you to take part in the quiz and complete it by next Friday to be in with a chance of winning a prize. Hopefully, through our Q&A sessions and this video, we've been able to answer a lot of the questions that you may have. But if you do have any other questions, please email through to newstartersyear7@thegrangeacademy.co.uk and we'll get back to you. In terms of work that you can complete over summer, Numerise are offering a free Year 6 into 7 Let's Get Secondary Ready maths course. Visit their website, which is linked in the description of this video, and sign up for free today. Finally, if you would like the opportunity to tour our school again, then please email to book your tour for the final week of the summer holidays. Finally, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you can see that we've put a lot of work in behind the scenes to make sure we are ready for your arrival and are ready to support you. That work continues over the coming months, and there are still lots of activities and events you can join in with, as well as those opportunities for tours around the school during the summer holidays. If you have any questions at all, please email us at newstartersyear7@thegrangeacademy.co.uk, and above all else, please stay safe so you're ready to start with us in September. Until we meet, goodbye for now.